Hi students, today in this video we go for the exercises of chapter number 5 and the name of the chapter is The Summit Within. I hope you understood the chapter very well and you read the chapter very well, I hope that. And now we go for the meaning words of this chapter. And here are the meaning words of this chapter. The Summit Within. Number 1, expedition means trip, summit means top, dominant mean. Humility means humbleness, ultimate means the last, and overwhelmed means filled with excitement. So these six meaning words, and now we go for the next. 7 is formidable means challenging, 8 obstacles means difficulties, endurance, strength. Number 10, persistence means the firm determination not to accept defeat. So these 10 meaning words, and now we go for the next. And here are another words that brittle means inhuman. Number 12, glimpsing means watching. Eternal means everlasting. Sheer means simple. Snap out, break out. Relic means monument, and unscalable means which cannot be climbed, and reverence means respect. Although we discuss the words when we read the chapter, but you have to now repeat these words in your notebook and you have to read all the spellings on all the meanings of these words very carefully. And now we go for the next exercise. And here is prose comprehension, that read the paragraph and answer the questions, 1 or 2 or 3 paragraphs given to you in your paper or notebook, and you have to identify, you have to read those paragraphs and you have to give the answers of these questions given to you. Here I take the first page of this chapter, page number, your textbook page number 75 and first page. And the starting of the paragraph is of all the emotions and the end line is no easier to climb. Here 3 paragraphs are there. You have to read that page very well, and after that you have to attempt these questions given here. And now we go for the questions. One question is for MCQs, that tick the correct option. Number 1, standing on Everest, the writer was, which feeling he felt that the writer was? The answer is jubilant and sad. Although became happy, the writer became sad when he reached at the Everest, at the summit. Number 2, the emotion that gripped him was one of, which emotion that gripped him inside his mind that when he reached at summit? Answer, humility and a sense of smallness. His mind covered with humility and sense of smallness when he reached at the summit. So these 2 MCQs, and now we go for the next comprehension question. And here is the next question, that write the meaning of given words. Here some words are given to you. You have to find the meaning and you have to write the meaning of these words. These words are from the paragraphs. Number 1, panorama means view. Number 2, jubilant means very happy because of success. Number 3, tinge means trash, and number 4, dominant means mean. So you have to write the meanings of these words, and for that you have to read the correct meaning of these words. So now we go for the next exercise. And here are blanks. Number 1, mountains are a means of dash with God. The writer believed that mountains are a means means a medium of communion. Communion means closeness with God. Here the writer feels that the mountains are mountains take close us to God. And number 2, Indian expedition to Mount Everest occurred in the year dash. Here the answer is 1965. Number 3, the writer says that climbing the summit of the dash is as difficult as climbing the summit of dash. Here 2 blanks are there, that the writer says that the climbing the summit of the mind. Here the answer is mind. is as difficult as climbing the summit of Mount Everest. So both the climbings are very, very difficult. And now we go for next. Number 4 is the writer feels that Everest is not just a desk climb. Here the answer is physical. Major feels that the climbing of Everest is not just a physical, it is emotional and spiritual climb. Number 5, people take delight in overcoming tasks. Here the answer is obstacles and the meaning of this word is difficulties. Number 6, Fudorji left a relic of the test on Everest. Here the answer is Buddha. Fudorji was a companion of Major H.P. as Ahluwalia and he left a relic means monument of Buddha on the Everest. So these are blanks and now we go for the next. And here are the MCQs of this chapter. Number 1, according to Ahluwalia, the man who returns after climbing the mountains is when after climbing the mountain the man changed totally. So the answer is changed man. The man before he climbing the mountain and the man after climbing the mountain, both the actions change his nature. Number 2, Ahluwalia says that mountains are dash. Here the answer is nature as its best. Number 3, while climbing the mountains, the climbers get inspiration from dash. Then the answer is each other. So these 3 MCQs and now we go for the next. And number 4 is what are the 3 necessary qualities to reach the summit? When we want to reach the summit, then what 3 things that are necessary? Those are necessary. Answer: endurance. Endurance means strength. Persistence means courage means determination, and willpower means courage, self-confidence. So these 3 things are necessary to reach the summit. Number 5, the dash in me seemed to say, thank God it's all over. Who said this? In this line, which word is incomplete? So which word is missing? So we have to tick on that word and answer is physical. Number 6 is the summit of the mind refers to. Here the summit of the mind means what? Answer: a fuller knowledge of oneself. If we fully knowing of ourselves means it is the fuller knowledge of human being. So it is called the summit of the mind. So these 6 MCQs and now we go for true false. And here are true or false of this chapter. Number 1, Major Ahluwalia chose Everest to climb because it is highest, the mightiest and has defied many previous attempts. So here we have to say that why Major Ahluwalia chose Everest. Because it is the highest, mightiest and has defied many previous attempts. So it is true. We saw in the chapter that this line is true. Number 2, Major believed that once you start to climb the Everest, you can give up halfway. It is false because once we start to climb the Everest, but we cannot give up halfway because something in our side, something that stops us from fed up, so it is wrong. And now we go for the next. And number 3 is Major Ahluwalia calls the experience of glimpsing Everest mystical. So it is true. He called the experience of glimpsing means watching the summit. It is summit of Everest. It is mystical. So it is true. Number 4, on reaching the summit, the surrounding peaks look like diamonds. It is false because on reaching the summit, the writer says that the surrounding peaks look like jeweled necklace, not diamonds. So this statement is false. So these are true false of this chapter. I hope you understood all the exercises very, very well. You have to read these exercises and you have to repeat these in your notebook. Thank you.